Okay, well, that was creepy. And the reason why is because this person looks different on camera than in person. And this person looks really fucking different. So this person in real life is really freaking fat. This person, this person for some reason looks like my cousin Vun on camera. And, sorry, I was gonna move the camera. And, so this person, for some reason, looks like my cousin Vun on camera, but in real life, this person looks really freaking different. And the reason why? Oh shit, man. It's so creepy to see that person in real freaking life. Cause that's my cousin Vun being homeless right in front of my fucking house. On camera, but in real life, that person looks like a demon pretending to be a human freaking being. That's exactly what it is. So yeah, so that person looks like a demon pretending to be a human being in real freaking life. And then, like, oh shit, what the fuck? Oh shit, another person just popped out. Right there, that's another fucking person right there. Yeah, there's another person right there. Hiding right next to her arm. What the fuck? Her face is like really freaking wide, dude. Like, you know, like those like football headed people, shaped people, kind of like Animal Crossing characters where it's super freaking wide. That person looks like that, but this person looks like my cousin Vun, but with a longer face. Like, she looks like me. She looks like dark pastel, and she looks like Ariel, the one I went to church with, and she looks like Vun at the same time. But she also kind of looks like Minxie, so she's three of us combined in one character. It's so creepy. What she looked like in real life, I don't know. But yeah, so God was saying that there were people trying to be homeless right here the whole entire time. They've been trying to do that since like they found out that a celebrity lived here, that they were trying to do that the whole time. But because the American police kept on putting him in jail, that they just decided to put my cousin here now, which they were always gonna do. But that shit is so creepy, dude. I'm gonna have to send this video to Vun. I have to send this video to Vun. That shit is so creepy. Should I send it to her? Okay, the bugs are biting my legs, so I'm gonna go back to my room. Yeah, guys, so that looked like my cousin Vun. That was scary. I'm not gonna turn on the camera the lights, because that was so freaking scary, dude. It was so creepy, like how much of a fucking demon it looked like. An ogre. And then all of a sudden to see my cousin on camera, dude, her face, wow, dude, what the heck? And then on camera, it never transformed her to look like what the real thing looked like, but that was really creepy. I don't know, if I end this video, it might change the way she looked, but yeah, I have to text Vun. This video. Anything else I should say? Okay. Yeah, but Vun is really pretty. Vun was really pretty. And her hairstyle is a little different, though. It looks more like Ariel's and mine mixtures. Like my hair with Ariel, kind of. Yeah, it was crazy how she looked like all four of us combined. Vun, Minxie, Cho, Ariel, all of us all in one character, but her face was definitely Vun's. So it was a Vun dominant character though. Vun face, Vun hair, Vun everything, with a little bit of Cho, Minxie, and Ariel in there. It was really creepy. Oh shit, that thing's moving. This thing, dude, just sometimes moves. Where is it? Let me try to... That thing, dude? This thing just starts fucking moving randomly, dude. It just starts moving randomly, dude. Like right now, it's like moving randomly and shit like that. See that? It's just moving randomly and then it just stops and then it just moves and then it stops. This shit's so fucking creepy, dude. So that was definitely a ghost. Why was there a demon pretending to be Vun? That was so creepy, dude. The reason why is because in real life, you guys have kind of seen that kind of creature before. It's like that one video where that guy, he goes to hell. So he goes to hell, right? So there's a guy dying on the hospital bed. And then afterwards, like drum beats start playing, right? And then they kind of speak Vietnamese, but they kind of speak another language. It was super creepy. It was like thinga, thinga, thinga. That, and then like the drums start playing and stuff like that. Like, I know it's super creepy, but that guy was pretending to be my cousin. Those guys that pulled him to hell. So that person looked like that in real life, but it was like, and in real life, that person kind of looks Asian. Like a short, fat Asian lady from their race who looks nothing like us. Okay? But she looks a bit more cleaned up. She looks a bit more dressed up. She's a bit more prettier than their race, but she looks kind of like that. I know it's super fucking creepy. Sorry even saying that song, but so she kind of in real life looked like that. Okay? Similar to that. Super fucking human-like. Their facial structure different. Maybe the skin color kind of similar, but her skin color was darker. Because they're super fucking gay and racist, and they're saying women are like uglier than men, but she was definitely prettier than them, even with darker skin. But that lady was so scary, dude. It was like having a demon look right at me while using like reflections in really weird ways to reflect my cousin Vun. And I know it's like it's just super fucking creepy. Like, I'm actually super fucking creeped out right now. Like, oh my god, dude. And she even got Vun's personality down too. Like, she knows how Vun acts when she gets mad. Like, when she's upset. Like, oh shit, they're playing. Their music really loud. Can you guys hear it? Yeah, so they're arguing on the microphone and speaker right now. Giving a whole ass speech. But when Vun gets mad, she kind of does this thing where she crosses her arms. She crosses her arms. And then she stops talking. She just stops talking, and she has like this really like look of silence on her face, and she won't talk to anyone at that point. She won't say anything. And then that lady just did that. She just did that. And yeah, it is a really pretty look. When Vun gets mad, she's really pretty. And she has a really like sophisticated look when she's mad, but like, out of every single emotion that they picked out from Vun, they picked out when she's mad. They picked out when she's mad. And that's the thing. And maybe, you know, like, it's not always when Vun is mad. Maybe she just doesn't really feel like talking or something like that. But she definitely picked out a personality where Vun just does not want to talk. And so I'm just like really creeped out right now. And the reason why I'm so creeped out is because they did such a good job at looking like Vun. But they did not just do such a good job at looking at like Vun, but she kind of looked like Ariel too. Ariel and kind of like me too, and Minxie, it's so creepy. Like they did such a good job at using the transformative jutsu or the transformative magic. Sorry, I have a candy in my mouth. Like, it is so fucking creepy, dude. It is so fucking creepy because God says, like, look, Cho, like, some demons are really, really smart. And people think, oh, because they're evil, that they're dumb. And good is good, so they're smart. That's not always true because sometimes evil can be super freaking smart. Highly intelligent fucking creatures. And so that demon was so creepy, dude. I'm so creeped out because it looked exactly like Vaughn on camera. But then anything like AI computers, CGI computers can change your face at any given moment. It's so creepy. And I don't want to turn the lights on right now. I just feel like because we just saw a demon that the lights are going to be turned off. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's just the general vibes. But that was so creepy. Anything else I should say? I mean, should I keep going or should I end the video? You think I should keep going? That was pretty creepy. I think she can hear everything I'm saying. Like while I'm sitting here, I can't hear her, but she can hear everything I'm saying, dude. The thing though is that one of the creepiest things I ever did was see this window right here. Okay, so I know the lights are off, but this is the window, right? So the window, I pulled up the blinds right here, and then I looked outside, and then there was a like alien, like demon, human. There was like a human being, demon, that looked right at me, straight at me. We made direct eye contact within a second of notice. She did not move. She did not adjust. Okay. That girl with gray blue skin, just looked right at me. Just right there. And after that, I was like, oh, shit. And then after that, I just closed the blinds. And then I just never really looked out there ever again because a bunch of ghosts and demons keep looking at me from right out that window, out of that house. It's so creepy, dude. It is so freaking creepy how many ghosts and demons like actually live outside my house. I don't know. Let me finish my candy. I'm so creeped out. Should I send this video to Vun? You think I should? Yeah, I'm asking God. And Alex replied and he said, yeah, just go ahead and send it to Vun. But it's so creepy, dude. I feel like I've seen that lady before. She looked like a different human being. Like, she looked like a different human being off camera. And I feel like I've seen her before, too. Was it Jenny? There was another girl named Jenny. Okay? It was so weird because I kept meeting a bunch of girls named Jenny. But there's this Filipino girl named Jenny. But her letter was only one N. And she was really ugly. But at the same time, she looked like a bunch of different Asian girls that I've met from like third world countries. Like a bunch of Asian girls from Asian third world countries. So fucking weird. Super fucking poor countries. She definitely does not look like an Asian girl from like a rich country. From a rich Asian country. Yeah, that was really creepy. I don't know. It's like, even then, like, on camera, like, I know, like, Vaughn looked really pretty, but there was something about her that just looked really creepy. And then there was, like, another person, too, hiding under her arm, dude. There was another Asian girl hiding under her arm. And I'm not sure if you guys saw that on camera, because she was trying to hide. She was really trying to hide. But then she was hiding under, like, she was, like, sitting right next to the sofa, the couch armrest. Yeah, so how did this happen? So what happened is that the reason why I started opening up my camera was because someone came to knock on my door. Someone came to knock on my door at like 5 o'clock exact, right? Right now it's 4:57. So they knocked on my door at around 4:30, just about. And so right now it's 4:57. So they knocked on my door at around 4:30. And what happened is that I went, was it 4 exact? God is saying that he time skipped. So he know how to time skip. He know how to make time skip, not even go faster or slower, which is also he knows how to do, but he skipped time. So what happened is that some guy knocked on my door at exactly 4 o'clock, and I think it was 4 exact. And then afterwards, I was like, I decided to go pull out my camera just to catch him on camera. So when I went to catch him on camera, what happened is that he disappeared. He was not there, and God said that he sent him to hell. So he only knocked on my door once. 3 knocks for 1 knock, right? It was like knock, 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 right? But then that still counts as 1 knock. So what happened is that I was like, okay, well, I guess he's gone, thankfully. And then so I took the opportunity to wash my hands, because my hands just suddenly get oily out of nowhere. And so I have to wash my hands like multiple times a day just to stay clean. And so when I went to wash my hands, all of a sudden I saw a girl sitting on that couch in front of my house like she was homeless. And it was super creepy too, because at first I thought I saw a different person, like a demon. I thought I saw a demon. And then when I finally adjusted my eyes and got my eyes fixed on her, it was like some Asian lady that I've seen before. Just like some Asian lady from like a third world country that got her hair fixed. Like really nice. Like she had really nice hair, but like dark skin from staying in the sun for too long. Because she's poor, right? And that's not always necessarily true, but she just had really dark skin. And it was just creepy. It was so creepy. It was like, I'm like still shaking from how creepy that was. And then I went to go grab my camera. And then afterwards, I put my camera on her. And then all of a sudden on camera, she looked like Vaughn. She just looked like Vaughn. That's who she looked like the most. And she was really pretty on camera. Like, Vaughn is pretty. You know, she's God's daughter, so she has to be really pretty. And so, because he made her that way. But it was just really creepy, because then more things started happening. Like there was someone hiding behind like her armrest. There were 2 girls there, probably even more, you know? And then that's what happened. And I just went to go wash my hands, and she was there. And then because there's so many mosquitoes biting me, that I just had to go inside my room. And the reason being is because the reason why I had to go in my room is because I just don't want to get bitten by mosquitoes. You can get a lot of diseases and poisons from that. Right? Is there anything else I should say? Because other than that, and then now, 20 minutes in, I caught her on camera for about 5 minutes before I went back into my room. 5 minutes. But, for me, I am protected by God. I am protected by the church and by God and by the heavenly people. But even then, like, seeing stuff like that is scary. Like, anything could go wrong at that point. She could pretend to be my mom. She could pretend to be my mom, a prettier version of my mom. And then she could just walk through that door and pretend like she's my mom the whole time. Do you know how scary that is? Do you guys realize how freaking scary that is? Yeah, so there's always like a car that's like trying to beam lights into my room. Like, that is super freaking scary. She pretended to be me, Vaughn, Minxie, and Ariel all in one person. All in one person. That shit was so scary. Like, God would tell me immediately if she's not her. But she did a good job at pretending to be Vaughn too, though. She just knew Vaughn's personality traits. So creepy. A female dominant demon? It's a female demon pretending to be my cousin. She knows how Vaughn looks like, all of us. And she knows what I really look like, but I don't know what I look like. Because she sold her soul to the demons, to the devil. And got that trick. Super fucking creepy. So, anything can happen, like, God would probably tell me. I don't know, that guy lies a lot. They lie a lot to me, So, be careful out there, you guys, because that can start happening to you guys really soon. But it probably already really happened. It already happened to you guys, where someone sold their soul to the devil to look like someone you know. To look like someone you know. Could be a prettier version or uglier version or exact version. And the whole entire time that person was talking to you, you thought that person was your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend, your best friend, your classmates. It could have been anyone. And the whole time that person was lying to you, and they use magic to transform into someone you know, and they talk to you the whole time and you don't even know it's not them, it's someone else. That's really creepy. Yeah, it's really sad to see someone like Vaughn apparently act homeless. But not even really act homeless, though, because, yeah, in a way it's homeless, but at the same time, it's like, it really just looked like a demon just sitting outside of my house. Just showing off the fact that she know how to do that. Pretend to be my cousin. It was so crazy, dude. So crazy to see her in real life, and you guys will not get to see her. And then see her on camera look like Vaughn. So creepy. So creepy. Is there anything else we should talk about? Yeah, okay. I don't want to go outside to look at her again, and I'm just gonna hope to God that he just take care of me, which usually he does. And it's not without fucking getting into an argument with me and making me mad. That guy argue a lot. Cloud, he argue a lot, for sure. He doesn't really care. He raised Eminem, dude. He's Eminem's freaking dad. He have some fighting ass freaking words. Yeah, for sure, Cloud, he don't talk a lot, for sure. He really don't. Sometimes when he do, all he do is freaking argue. And the reason why is because he hate people out here. He hate earthlings. And earthlings, you know, they're like identity theft creatures. They just steal people's identity all day. So God, because they fight people all the time and argue all the time, that's just who you're gonna be. And then that's it. And he only give them like, and then they'll just take anybody personality. They'll just take it. It doesn't matter who or what you are. But because he's God, you know, him being funny for sure, like, that's super freaking rare. It's super freaking rare for God to come out and be like a sunshine and be so cute and be so funny. It's super fucking rare. So rare. You know, like Rabbit Take? You know that guy? So funny, right? That's Cloud Stripe's actual account. It's him. He drew it. He hand drew everything. More often, you see like the Kingdom Hearts version of Cloud Stripe where he's like, I'm not your friend. You piss me the fuck off. If I told you not to come back here, don't do it. But because you came back and I told you not to come, then I'm gonna have to fucking fight you. Exactly like that. It's always gonna be like that with Cloud. If that's the only version he really show of you in Final Fantasy VII and in Kingdom Hearts, that's who he mostly is all the freaking time. He's mad all the freaking time, Cloud. He's just freaking mad. That's just all I'm saying. He really don't like you guys that much, right? I mean, how many times have you guys seen Cloud start to be freaking funny? How many times have you guys gotten to see it? Yeah, okay, a couple of drawings here and there, but like him talking like a regular guy, like a regular, nice, funny guy, right? Okay, Dissidia NT Cloud Strife. You guys know Dissidia NT Cloud Strife, right? So that version, rare, super rare. The angry, mad Cloud, more often. So anyways, I'm just hoping that Cloud's just gonna take care of it. But that's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. I mean, I'm not smart enough to know how to handle someone who's pretending to be my cousin, like a prettier version of my cousin like that. I don't know what to say or to do at this point. Just to see a prettier version of me just like talking to me. Now that's really creepy. And knowing she's not a real human being too. She's like a freaking demon. I don't even know what to say, where to begin. I don't know what she's thinking. I don't know what she's concluding, but if she's a demon, she's probably thinking some pretty like meat-eating things. You know what I'm talking about? Most I can do is just try to avoid trying to talk to that person. Right? Most I would usually do is pretend like it never freaking happened, and that's the most I would do. And sometimes God would just take care of the problem for me, and it's gone. But what I'm saying is that I'm not smart enough. Man, that's creepy. I just saw something like come through the door, you know, like in mist, but like a shadowy mist. Fuck. So scary, dude. And should I turn on the light? No. The demon does not want the light on. That's what Alex is saying. But like, how would you guys handle that? I mean, I'm a pretty nice girl, right? But that's a pretty scary situation, you know? Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty creeped out right now just to see such a pretty version of Vun pretend to be homeless, which that thing actually is. But I'm not going to go out there and say, Vun, what are you doing here? What happened to you? How did you become homeless outside my house? If you knew I was living here, you should have just knocked on the door. Or did someone take you out here and just leave you in front of my house and you didn't know? That's a super also creepy situation to do. But since God is here, since Jesus Christ here, Alex, Lucifer, just don't talk to her. Just don't do it. It's not her. But anyway, that sometimes I'm see the thing though is like I'm forgetting that in real life she looked different. She just did not even look like Vun. Right? But on camera, it looked like her. On camera, it looked like her. So I think, oh wait, Vun, what are you doing here? Right? But in real life, she looked different. It's not her. You know, like a character layover. Like that's the first time I've ever seen that in my life. Is it an AI CGI character layover? It's an AI CGI character layover. So that's what it was. So that girl got a AI CGI character layover pretending to be my cousin. So creepy. What the fuck? So on camera, if anyone catch her on camera, she's just gonna look like Vun, right? Not all the time. It can select which phones and cameras to be selected for. Yo, that's so creepy, dude. Oh my god. Someone pretty like Vun and that sophisticated should never be homeless. But Vun, she was always rich when we were growing up anyways. And like my voice too, what the heck? Annoying. So anyways, I'm just saying like Vun, you know, like she's a really nice girl. She's my best friend for sure. But definitely creepy to see your cousin in an alleyway acting homeless. Man. But the thing though is that like I was looking at my camera more than I was looking at that girl, so my memory, what I remember is more gonna be Vun on camera and me thinking that's real life versus in real life because I looked at her less because she was uglier. And not necessarily uglier, but you know what I'm talking about, right? I just don't really, you know, she it was kind of creepy. So if you guys don't know where that's coming from, so the light apparently is shining from here to here, right? That's what's happening. It's so weird. So anyways, yeah, so the window light is shining onto here, and I'm just showing you guys where I'm pointing the camera at this point, but for sure that was pretty creepy. I hope she's not there. I hope she's not there, like, tomorrow. Now that's scary. I mean, I don't want to spend too long on this video, but like that's pretty freaking creepy. You're creeped out by it too? Yeah. Yeah, that lady in and of herself, like, yeah, she was kind of pretty, but she was still pretty creepy looking. Super creepy and like pretty at the same time for sure. And the part where like the AI Vun, creepy. Yeah, that was pretty creepy for sure. So why did she? Oh, it was just because she could not get close to me or to us. So this is like the only option that she have is just to look like Vun next to a fucking trash can, a dumpster. So creepy. Yeah, Alex is saying like even for him like the whole situation is pretty creepy. Like yeah, so even Dylan and God and Lucifer and Alex says things like yeah, I'm pretty smart and I'm pretty freaking powerful. All knowing, all seeing, I know everything. But even for guys like me, Dylan, or guys like Alex or Cloud or even Lucifer, the truth is that seeing things like that is still really creepy. It's still really creepy. Like like they can get scared too. They can get creeped out for sure. But yeah, for me that's pretty freaking creepy. Pretty freaking creepy. Like I know like there's a side of me that's kind of like, "Oh my god, that's my best friend." Vaughn. Vaughn is my best friend. I miss her so much. I haven't seen her in like 15 years. That's a really long time. 20 years even. I just really don't get to see Vaughn that often. So, I was like, oh my god, it's Vaughn. I want to see her again. I want to hang out. I want to talk. So there's a side of me that's kind of happy to see Vaughn no matter what. No matter what the case, no matter what the situation or scenario, there's a part of me that's like, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. I've known her since I was a young kid, and she was like the nicest, prettiest girl that I know. But at the same time, it's like so creepy. Just to have that only be on camera and not in person and not in real life. And then just in real life, just for it to be someone different, just for it to be someone else. And Alex is saying that it's super creepy. It's super freaking creepy. Just to have someone, have an AI CGI character layover in and of itself. In any case, in any scenario where you just pull out your camera and then you're trying to record someone and it's just someone completely different on camera, it's always going to be scary, no matter what. It's creepy, is what he's saying. Another creepy thing though is that my voice, it has this like a little like there's like a scary movie thing called The Grudge, and no one really talks about it anymore. But Raven, she kind of does that voice a lot, where it's kind of like that sound. It's kind of like an undertone of my voice right now. So I'm kind of annoyed by it, but I kind of have that right now, and sometimes the camera does not catch it, but I have that right now. She have a grudge. That girl have a grudge. Yeah, so the reason why my voice is kind of doing that is because that girl has a grudge right now, and she doesn't really like people being prettier than her or smarter than her and stuff like that. But just to let you guys know, though, that sometimes, like, okay, that girl, she had to sell her soul to the devil to get a replica of Vaughn in her life with a mixture of me and Minxie and stuff like that. And Ariel, that girl from church. But some demons, some bugs, some monsters, like whatever, like, transforming like boogers or transforming like human beings, like they just know how to do it. Not everyone is made out of flesh and bones. Like some people are actually just made out of rubber. Some people are actually just made out of cake. I know that sounds weird, but sometimes some people are actually just walking around. They're actually just a living piece of cake. And then they just walk around like that. Apparently, like that's just fucking real. Right? But anyways, and they know how to use transformation to turn into anything that they want. And sometimes they're super smart mind reading on their own. They know how to mind read on their own without God's help. They just know how to do it. They know how to transform. They know how to use magic without God's help. They just created themselves into existence, knowing magic, knowing how to transform, knowing how to mind read all on their own. And that is considered highly intelligent life form. But even then, like, let's just say someone's standing outside your house and can't do all that. Can be smart too. Can be smart too. Some people can really outsmart you. So just get used to the idea of thinking that evil can be very, very smart. And someone's trying to flash their freaking, it's not catching on camera, but someone's trying to flash their light saying, oh, I'm smart. And I don't fucking like you. Type of personality, dude. So annoying talking to Mexican people, but you know what? All we gotta know is, God hate him the fucking most. God hate him the fucking most, and there's a price to pay for being someone that someone fucking hate. It's a huge price to pay for being someone that someone hate. You know? I don't really feel any hatred in me, so I have peace with God, and God's gonna have peace with me. And he's smarter than everyone. So, but the fact that guy has so much hatred, trying to fucking fight and act like he evil and smart, you know, there's a huge price to pay coming from people who hate that shit, who want to brag all the fucking time. So, yeah, so you guys have to get used to the idea that there are evil things like bugs, human beings, fish, aliens, fucking creatures that you've never even seen. Air that can think, a type of air. It's not oxygen, it's not fucking hydrogen, it's like a different type of air that can think on its own. It have its own mind, its own consciousness. That evil can be really, really smart, and that it can outsmart you. It can be bigger, smaller, faster, slower, stronger. Okay, so stop thinking things like, oh, you know, like they're not smart because they're from a specific this or that. But that it can be really smart. And sometimes it don't even have to think. It cannot think. Like a rock, it just sit there all fucking day, but it can still be really freaking smart. Like an indestructible rock that just sit there all fucking day. And then the forces of the world just move it. And then just start rolling and then just start crushing people just because that's just all it wanted to do. That can be smart. Yeah, well anyways, I'm just telling you guys need to start thinking that lady probably smarter than you guys fucking think. Just sitting outside of my house trying to pretend to be my cousin. A lot smarter than you freaking think. Now that's really creepy. That's really scary. That's really scary. So, yeah, I'm just kind of super creeped out. It's been like 43 minutes. I'm having like breathing problems right now. Not necessarily breathing, but I'm having like gaseous problems right now with like my chest and my throat. Like I need to burp a lot. And I need to like swallow a lot right now. So I'm just like really creeped out right now, you guys. Yeah, they're saying that Dylan is telling me to explain why she's a prettier version of Vun. And the reason why is because that's Vun. That's what Vun looks like. But the reason why he's saying that is because Vaughn, at one point in life, she had to use a holographic layover, a magic holographic layover, and that's something that even Dylan does. Dylan does it, and kind of like I do it, where like you're just uglier in real life. You just want people to think you're uglier just so that you don't attract attention. Like, oh, she's pretty, I want to be her. That's me. That's the new me. That's my face. That's not her face. She stole that face from me. You know what I'm talking about? So Vaughn, at one point, the thing about Vaughn is that she is so pretty. So Vaughn, she graduated like high school, and then for college she posted a picture of herself, and she's super pretty. It kind of got to this point where it's like, oh my god, Vaughn is like the prettiest Asian girl I've ever seen in my life. Is there an Asian girl out there that's prettier than Vaughn? I mean, I've seen a couple, yeah, but Vaughn is like the prettiest Asian girl I have ever seen, right? She's so pretty, and she looks so young. Like, she looks younger than everyone. Like, her face is like perfect, and it's like straight. And then I remember saying, I can't wait to see Vaughn again and see if that's what she looks like, And then Vaughn came around, and all of a sudden her face was ugly. And I was thinking, wait a minute, Vaughn does not look like her picture online. And the reason why is because we have Jackie Chan around. And that guy always talk about Vaughn all the time. Like, he was always talking about having sex with Vaughn. Ever since, like, we were kids. Vavon. And he kept saying that. It means Daddy and Vaughn are gonna have sex. So Vaughn, she still came to meet me anyways. And she had to make it seem like that's not her with a transformative jutsu, which is not a transformative jutsu. It was not, which is different from a magic holographic layover. Okay, it's different. So that's what she did at the time, and she looked different. But yeah, Vaughn is super pretty. Even in real life, yeah, but I just, at one point when college came, after the day after Vaughn posted that picture, Vaughn in real life to me was just never pretty ever again. She just always looked like she got fucked up on drugs. It's always like, Vaughn, what happened to you? Are you on drugs again? Are you drinking again? Like, you need to stop partying. You need to do that. Like, what happened? Like, you used to be such a good kid. Stayed away from drugs, stayed away from people, always came home to your family because you love your family so much. Like, you always talked about how you don't like being a party animal, and now you became a party animal? Like, that's really crazy. And so, at that point in life, like, Vaughn just never really looked the same again. But she did that because a lot of people noticed. A lot of people noticed that Vaughn was super pretty. She was super pretty. She's one of the prettiest Asian girls they've ever met. And she just had to, just like Utada Hikaru, you only saw it once, right? She's only pretty in colors. Her music video colors, right? And then all of a sudden you just never see it ever again. And that's going to happen to a lot of people. Like Dylan, you just never see it ever again. Okay, yeah, Dylan a little bit more. But it just happens. It just happens. But anyways, Alex was just telling me to explain that. But I don't know. I'm just really creeped out by what's happening. But anyways, yeah, is there anything else I should say? It's like 49 minutes. End the video here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But yeah, guys, someone's pretending to be my cousin outside my house, dude. And she only looked like my cousin on camera on my phone. But in real life, she just looked different. And I'm just really scared. I'm just really scared. Like, anything can happen at this point. Like, I don't want to talk to that person. I just hope she's not there again. That's just what I'm saying. I hope this is like the first and last time I see someone acting homeless in front of my house. I just don't want to see that ever again. And no one's coming to pick me up. No one's taking me home. Everyone moved out of San Diego. Everyone moved out. No one lives there anymore. It's like a wreck over there right now. It's pretty bad. So, I don't know. I'm just really creeped out. Okay, guys. So, yeah. I mean, what would you do in this situation? If someone you don't know is kind of creepy looking, and then you just put them on camera, and then they look exactly like your best friend. It's creepy, you know? Well, anyways, I'm going to stop the video here. Bye, guys.